Pixel People Pod. Zap, 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 it's on. Rewind the future fraud. The Pixel People Pod.
So I said to him, Father Christmas, give me some money. I've got no time for your silly toys. Oh, hey, we're on. Hey, welcome to the Pixel
You know
People
Father
Pod.
Christmas personally?
Yeah. I told him I'd beat him up if he didn't hand it over and give all his toys to the little rich boys. So. Okay, that's the Pixel People Pod this week. And before we get involved in this, we have a surprise for everyone.
Welcome back. You've been gone too long. At least you're back on a podcast about songs we tired of and we're gonna diss. Welcome back to the pod. It's the pod, Father Chris.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been far too long, as the song said.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so as you can tell, the Podfather Chris is back. And Chris, you want to give him a little quick little thing of why you've not been here?
Yeah, I can go over it. I decided to take a month's vacation from the world.
Huh?
Not really. I, back in the first part of November, suffered 2 heart attacks. One was the Widowmaker, and the other was another one. And I was in the hospital for pretty much the entire month of November in ICU. They did a couple of different things. They put what's called an impella through my leg to my heart, and then that one didn't work, and that's what caused the second heart attack. So then I was airlifted to Baptist Hospital in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where they did emergency surgery and put an impella straight like a foot from my heart. And
Yeah, you had it
I
rough.
basically died for like 7 seconds in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. So the weird thing is, I'm not the healthiest person in the world, but there was no signs of a heart attack before.
Right.
Nothing at all.
That's what's scary too.
Yeah, I was just doing what I normally do, and I started feeling something, so I called the EMTs. So I would tell anybody, if you feel kind of like a weirdness going on that you're not familiar with, call the EMTs or go to your doctor, do something, because they were like, we're proud that you called, because a lot of people won't call. They just think it's like heartburn or something, like real bad case. So it was probably the scariest part of my life.
Yeah.
And
Shockingly,
this year's been terrible, and that's on top of everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Shockingly, though, as a podcast about the 80s and done by people from the 80s, that's what we have to worry about now. We worry about our health now too. So
I know, and it's just it's not anything that I like. It was horrible. It was horrific. I probably cried more in the month of November than I had my entire life. It was such a strain on my family and on just everything. So, but the wonderful doctors at Baptist in Winston-Salem got me back up and going. So I've been home now about a week and a half, 2 weeks, something in that range.
Yeah.
I'm back. I got home right before Thanksgiving, which was my goal the entire time.
that was a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So that was where I went. I got to be waited on hand and foot while I was in the hospital every 2 hours, which was annoying, but it was nice at the same time, I guess. But
doling out sponge baths like crazy out there.
I know. Yeah, it was. Yeah, don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
So anyway, but no, I'm back home now. Won't be working probably for at least 2 months or so. They say probably till January sometime.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a struggle, but I'll get by. That's me. That's where I've been.
Pixel Podcast telethon. And we'll cover Jerry's kids telethon, and we'll do a Chris telethon. Call in.
Most people listening to this, if they grew up in the 80s, will know what the Jerry Lewis telethon is. But if you didn't grow up in the 80s, you'll never know what Jerry Lewis telethon was.
If you really want something funny, go listen to Sam Kinison talk about Jerry's kids. That's a good 80s tie-in. It's hilarious. So anyway, well, we're glad you're back, and this is a good one. It seems like the three of us are really doing the ones with movies and music. And again, this is another one on music. But before we get to that, it's time for Jan's Gnarly News.
Here we go. Jan's Gnarly News. Jan's Gnarly News.
Hit us with that news, Jan.
Today being December 15th, 1980. The single Lady by Kenny Rogers reached number 1 on U.S. Billboard.
That's a good song.
I knew
Kenny
one of y'all would
Rogers was
sing
awesome.
it. I knew one of y'all would
Kenny
sing it.
Rogers was awesome.
Yeah, it's better than the Styx song "Lady" too. So
No, I don't know. The Six Song
any
Lady's good,
Dennis
too.
DeYoung Styx can go to Hades. I'm not a Dennis DeYoung Styx fan. I like the rockin' Styx.
I like Sticks.
December 15th, 1980, The Best of Bowie compilation album by David Bowie was released by K-Tel. And I bet Greg had this one.
No, but
He had
I've
all
got-
the K-Tel records.
Yeah, I bought a lot of K-Tel records in the '80s, but I didn't have that one. I didn't have many greatest hits albums in.
Yeah. You get off the Columbia CD thing?
Yeah, we've actually talked. We're going to do an episode on that at some point. But yeah, I
Yeah,
did
it gets
that.
its own episode.
Yeah, I did that later on. But when I was a kid, no way my mom and dad's gonna let me sign up for that. But I would
Yeah.
go to like Rose's or Sky City and buy like the K-Tel records on vinyl, and those were awesome. I kind of miss that now. There is a problem with having the ability to have any music like Spotify now. I can pick any song anytime, anywhere. But you used to have to make like an effort to listen to certain songs, and that's kind of missed these days. You know?
Yeah, same with music concerts, too. You used to have to wait in line to get tickets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
our
hopefully you got a
grandkids will
good
never know
seat.
what that was like.
yeah.
No, now you just go to Ticketmaster app and do
Yeah.
it.
December 15th, 1984, the Band-Aid single Do They Know It's Christmas debuted at number 1 in the UK. Also
Hey, can I
hit
say
number
something
1.
about that?
Wait a minute. It
Sorry,
also hit
sorry.
number 1 in Australia, Canada, Ireland, Netherlands, New Zealand, Germany, Belgium, Norway, Denmark, Switzerland, Sweden, Australia, and it hit 13 in the US and 17 in Japan.
Thank God it didn't hit
Wow.
number 1 here in America.
Yeah, get rid of that crap. I'm just kidding. No, but that song came out the same year as Last Christmas, and George Michael wanted to have a number 1 Christmas album. He wanted to have a number 1 Christmas song. That was his goal with Last Christmas, and it got to number 2 because of that Band-Aid song.
Yeah.
And it took like 37 years for it to finally hit number 1 in the UK for him.
Oh, really?
I just heard that the other day. Yeah.
Well, speaking
That
of, I
was
heard
something.
the other day, I heard earlier there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. I just listened to that song this morning. I heard it and I was like, oh my God, this is the worst charity song ever.
Hey, like it or not, it sold 11.7 million copies
oh,
by
yeah, it was popular,
1989.
but I am glad to know that it never went number 1 in America. It's got stuck at 13. We have some class here in America and we don't buy
That's
into
right.
the pandering.
December
Suck it,
15th, 1981, the supernatural horror film Ghost Story premiered in theaters.
Who's in that?
Don't know
I don't
that
know
one.
that one.
This one intrigued me, and we've got to look it up. We've got to watch the trailer because it had Fred Astaire in it.
Fred Astaire.
Yes.
Was he still alive then?
1981?
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that sounds like a dancing movie, and we probably won't be watching that one like last week where we watched The Runaway Train, which, by the way, was a very good movie. So I suggest anyone that wants to see a good thriller from the 80s, look up Runaway Train. Very good.
Two very good actors
Yes,
at the helm in that movie.
yes.
December 15th, 1982, Clint Eastwood produced and directed the film Honky Tonk Man. Do either of you know that one?
I know the
I
greatest.
know the rest of Honky Tonk
Yeah.
Man.
You mean,
This was the movie.
please, Chris, he's the greatest intercontinental champion of all time, Honky Tonk Man. But, yeah, I know that one, but I don't never heard of that Clint Eastwood movie.
It starred Clint Eastwood and his son Kyle.
Huh.
We need to look that one up as well.
Well, we'll watch it the day we watch Bronco Billy. So.
Okay. December 15th, 1983, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer by Dr. Elmo. Hit number 1 on the Billboard.
I
Christmas
loved that
singles
song
chart.
as a kid because I listened to Dr. Demento and he played that all the time. But now I hear it and I'm just like, oh, I gotta turn that off.
Well, as a grandma, I'm offended
yeah,
by
I
this
don't
song.
want my wife running over by a reindeer. So. We
If
need
you
to
stay, never mind. Never mind.
December 15th, 1983, Automan premiered on TV. Do either of you
Automan?
remember that?
I don't know. Never heard of
I
that
do
one.
not
Nope,
remember that
Never
one.
heard of that either.
It probably didn't last long because
It lasted right at a season, maybe a little over
Yeah.
a season.
Automan.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
What was the one? No, that was the guy turned into a cat, right? Wasn't that Manimal or something like
I
that?
don't remember that one either.
There was a movie, I think, or a TV show about somebody that turned into a car. Maybe that's it.
Transformers.
Transformers?
No, it was like a live action thing, but yeah. I'll have to look it up later.
December 15th, 1984, Saturday Night Live that night had Robert Plant and the Honey Drippers with
Yep.
Brian Setzer.
Yep.
Do you know who hosted that night?
No.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Well,
That was a good night on Saturday Night Live.
okay. That might be the one where he was the first guy, the first Saturday Night Live cast member to ever host the show. And so that was probably the one. I wonder if the Honey Drippers, by the way, in case people don't know this, you know that song "Sea of Love." You know that, Chris, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
the Honey Drippers was Robert Plant and Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. That's Jimmy Page on guitar. And so I bought that when I'm a big Led Zeppelin fan, and I bought a bunch of Robert Plant CDs in the late 80s, and I bought the they used to play it on the radio, and I just loved that song. And I bought that record, just the CD, just to have, because it was Robert Plant. Then I'm looking at the liner notes and finding out it's basically 2 parts of Led Zeppelin. Nobody realized that then. They didn't put him in the video, I don't think. But, yeah, that's Led Zeppelin, half of Zeppelin right there.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that was Jimmy Page in there.
Yep.
December 15th, 1985, Sylvester Stallone married Brigitte Nielsen. They were divorced by 1987.
Okay.
I did not find her attractive at all.
Well, I have some. This would be a lot easier to tell 4 or 5 months ago, but I had a friend who used to do comedy who, when he lived out in L.A., when he lived in L.A., Brigitte Nielsen was his neighbor. And his wife at the time used to tell me on Facebook all the time that she was, like, BS crazy, like she was lunatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably so.
That was one of the celebrity marriages of the 1980s.
Yeah.
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 It was huge.
Especially since, she was Drago's woman and then he stole her.
Drago.
Yeah.
Here's something interesting I found for Gnarly News this week. December 15th, 1985. This is funny to me.
Okay.
The police sent free Super Bowl tickets to wanted criminals just so they could arrest them when they arrived to the stadium. So they
Wasn't
sent
that
this.
in Philly?
They sent it out early.
Washington, D.C.
Yep, you're exactly right, Chris.
Well, I remember the story, but I didn't know where it was at.
They sent it out to
the D.C. police came up with that.
3,000 wanted criminals. So they arrived at the convention center and they got 101 of them.
That's funny.
They captured 101 of them.
Yeah. Well,
That's hilarious.
if you commit crime, you're not very smart, so that's probably easy pickings right there.
Yeah.
So
Might be on to something.
I always thought that was Philly, so that's good to know it was Washington.
Here's just another weekend movie to check out. December 15th, 1989, We're No Angels premiered in theaters.
We're No Angels.
This one looks like it might be pretty good.
Okay.
Had Robert De Niro, Demi Moore, and Sean
No,
Penn.
I'm out.
You're out? You don't like Robert De Niro?
I don't care for De Niro.
Yeah.
I used to like him when he was his earlier films,
Yeah.
but now he's such a hateful person.
He
that
is, but I
I'm
can overlook it for his acting up until like maybe the last 10 years where he's.
Now, Taxi Driver is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that.
Well,
Raging Bull, those are great. But
Goodfellas. I
not.
mean, come on. So.
Well, yeah, and then like all the gangsters. So I'm not that way. I'm just saying I won't go see anything he does.
Yeah,
now.
well, he's not doing anything good now anyway. The last thing I
Yeah.
can remember seeing him in that I thought he was good in was wasn't The Irishman?
Oh God, I couldn't get through that.
I
That
liked
was
it.
3 hours.
Yeah,
that was
I liked
three.
it. So.
It was way too long.
But I know the story behind all that, so it was kind of cool to see.
Well, Chris, if you're not interested in that one, maybe you'll be interested in this one. December 15th, 1989, Glory premiered in theaters. It starred.
that.
Oh, you did? Matthew Broderick,
Yeah.
Denzel Washington, and Morgan Freeman.
Yep. It's the first time I'd ever seen Denzel Washington in anything.
I've wanted to watch that movie for years. I just never have, so maybe we'll put that on the
Well,
list
we've
for
got
sure.
several on our
Yeah,
list that we
that
need
was
to
a great
watch,
movie.
Yeah,
as well as this next one that I'm going to talk about.
yeah.
December 15th, 1989, The Wizard premiered in theaters.
Not The Wiz.
No.
Okay. what's the
Fred
one?
Savage, Jenny Lewis, Bo Bridges, and Christian Slater.
Don't know that one.
Don't know that one either.
Well, there you have Jan's Gnarly News.
Oh, gnarly!
All right, thank you, Jen. So this week we've had, like I said, the last several weeks we've had stuff laid out, and this week 80 songs that we never want to hear again. And let me preface this before anybody gets mad. We're not saying these are bad songs. Well, maybe we are, but
I am.
yeah, Jan's probably got more. The ones I've got on my list, I wouldn't say are bad songs. It's just I've heard them so many times, and radio has run them way too much to where if I never hear this song again, it's not going to bother me.
My criteria was a little bit different, though.
Yeah.
These were songs that I was tired of in the 80s.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Doesn't necessarily mean that I got tired of them
Right.
now in current time.
yeah. What was your criteria, Chris?
No, I just kind of songs that I remember hearing when I was younger, like growing up in the '80s.
Yeah.
That, like you said, were overplayed. That I could care less about ever hearing again in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Um, and one of my on my list is from a guy that I could, if I never heard his voice ever again, I would be ecstatic.
Okay, what do you want to go ahead and throw that one out to start us off then?
I'm sure that's the one that's on our list.
I
No,
don't know.
no, I bet this one is on your list. It's a song called "I'm on Fire" by Bruce Springsteen.
Oh,
Really, any Bruce Springsteen song ever, I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
What's weird is that thing went to number 6 on the Billboard Top 100 and sold over double platinum off that song. I mean, hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Come on, dude. Dude.
Maybe we'll put that song. Jan and I started a playlist one time going to the beach with our nephew called Ped Nugent playlist, just for songs that are very inappropriate now. And I never thought about that song, but it should go on the Ped Nugent playlist.
we have to put that on.
That
our
was
list.
actually the first song I thought of whenever you said this.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, Bruce Springsteen, I'm on fire."
I wouldn't say every song by him, but there's one of his songs on mine, and I'm thinking about swapping it with another one of his songs. But there is some of his songs I like "Glory Days." I like that song, but I'm with you though. I think he's one of the most. If he had came from any other state other than Jersey or New York, they get all this. Oh, Jersey, he's Jersey's son. He's just not that interesting to me. His voice isn't that great. His songs, Mellencamp writes the same songs,
Yeah.
But he's from Indiana, so
every song's the same for him, and it just I don't get it. Never have been a fan.
He's great live. I'll give him credit, even though I don't like him. Anybody that'll play 3 hours and put the effort into it, he earns his money when it comes to live stuff. But I just think he's overrated as a songwriter. But I love Sammy Hagar, and everybody's gonna say he's overrated as a songwriter. So everybody has their favorites,
No,
but
he is not.
Yeah, I mean, he's just not he's never been high on my list. I have a little reason why. I have a very petty reason why, but it's carried on forever. So,
well,
I mean, I'll tell you why, and it's petty to me, and you might think it's petty, but his debut album was released in the same year as Aerosmith's debut album, and then Columbia Records threw all their money and their promotion behind him, and said, "Hey guys, you know what? You got to build your audience. You got to go out on the road." And they didn't really give the support to Aerosmith like they should have in the early '70s. So they went out and they did what they do best and just worked the crowds and toured and stuff. And they earned it. And he was like handed it, like, "Hey, Bruce, here you go, buddy."
Well, I'm boycotting Bruce now.
Well,
so to me, that was the reason why I never liked him when I found that out first. And then it's just like, his voice is not good. I don't get it. I just don't. And I know people are like, "Oh, that's ridiculous. He's the great." Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Well, let's move over to my song because.
Go ahead.
And I'm not going to change it because what I thought about flipping today was I have a Bruce Springsteen song on my list, but I thought about flipping it to his Christmas song. And I don't remember what his Christmas. It's Santa Claus is Coming to Town, ain't it, or whatever? Yeah, Santa Claus. It's that. Oh my God. Hey, Clarence.
Oh,
Santa get you your saxophone for Christmas. Shut up. Clarence wasn't even. Bobby Keys was better than him on sax. But anyway, that song. Oh my God, that song. That and the Paul McCartney Christmas song. Simply turn the radio immediately. But I decided not to swap my Bruce Springsteen song. My song was Born in the USA. I hate that song.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And I actually had that album on vinyl because everybody did then.
I didn't hate it in the 80s, but you hate it now.
No, I bought into the corporate pushing of him, at that time, that album. And then I'm with Chris. I hear his voice other than Glory Days because I like the music and it's a catchy tune, but I'm sorry.
You should have been buying Aerosmith like me and Chris.
Yeah, well, I should have, but I'm not a fan of them either. And they're on my list.
They better not be.
Well, kind of. We'll get to it. So
okay, we'll have an
Chris is
argument
going to leave.
there.
Yeah, well.
Chris, it was fun talking to you.
Chris, you might agree with me on this one. When we get to it, you'll see. But Jan, what do you got?
Well, in the 80s and now, every time this song came on, I flipped past it.
Yeah.
Still can't stand it.
Yeah.
Love Shack, B-52s.
Oh, I like that song.
That's such a good song karaoke when people do it karaoke.
Yeah. I'm going to sing that next time we do
somebody
karaoke.
karaoke's that, I'm leaving.
No. I'm singing that next time we do karaoke. No, I'm going to do Rock Lobster next time. So.
I will leave.
Oh yeah, that one's horrible too.
Oh, Rock Lobster rules.
I didn't like the B-52s back in the 80s. I didn't like it back then, but as I've gotten older, same with REM. As I've gotten older,
Yeah.
I've started to listen to their stuff and appreciate it more.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I can see that song. The Love Shack was everywhere. It's monotonous. It's just over and over and over.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
it's just
I'm surprised it was around that long because its tin roof was so rusty.
shut up.
So that's yours, huh? Okay,
Yeah,
all
that's
right,
my
I'll
first
give you
one.
that one. Chris, got
All
another
right, the next one I got is 99 Luff Balloons.
I knew that would be on someone's list.
That's what blows me away is it sold like 1 million copies in the U.S. and I'm
It's
like,
catchy.
and it got
because-
like number 2. It's just I've got a friend of mine who that's his favorite song of all time, and I'm like, dude, you got to be kidding. He's like, nope, that's my favorite song of
It
all
was
time.
a
I'm like,
catchy dance 80s song but is there not? I know you didn't research it. We didn't really plan on researching these, but correct me if I'm wrong. When we were kids, though, was it not in English? And they had
There's
like
two-
the German. Yes, but now
Yeah,
all
there's
you
two
hear is the
versions.
German version now.
Well,
When I
the thing is, there's 2 different versions, and they have 2 different meanings. Apparently, what I saw was the foreign version was talking about starting a war, like at the beginning of a war.
Yeah.
That's kind of what the meaning is. And the one here was about a romance.
Oh, okay.
So the version, yeah. So it's got like 2 different meanings or
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm just not a fan of that song. I didn't like it back when it came out, and I don't want to hear it ever again.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably skip over it now, but I didn't hate it, but I skip over it, I'm sure. But I'm pretty sure when I hear on Sirius now, when they play it, it's the German version. I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
Well,
You know,
I've
forget
never
that.
heard it on the radio, so
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to skip this next one because I'm pretty sure we all three have it, so I'll save it to the end. My next one, and Jan's going to get mad about this.
Oh no.
It's just, no, you're gonna get madder at some of the other ones, but this is the first one you get mad at. Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys.
What is
I'm-
wrong
it's
with
just
you?
Giddy up.
It's
Boom, bow,
boom,
bow.
wow. It's just so overplayed in the 80s.
I forgot about that song, but I love that song when I was younger.
Let me tell you
When I
something.
was
I
younger.
still love that song.
Let me tell you something that's wild about that. When I looked it up, the Oak Ridge Boys didn't write that song. It had been out for like 20 years, but it was written in the 60s, I think.
How dare you?
Oh,
Your
really?
grandkids love
Yeah,
that
it's
song.
like well, they're kids and they'll smarten up. So that song just, it's just such a gimmicky song. And no, just,
You know, my heart's on fire for Elvira.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Elvira in the 80s, but I don't like the song Elvira from the 80s. So.
Yeah, I liked Elvira for
Yeah.
sure when I was
Elvira.
a kid. I
I'm
love
all
me some
about
Elvira.
Elvira.
Yeah.
Jan's off a quiet on that one. You weren't as fan of Elvira as we were?
No, I loved Elvira.
Okay.
Elvira.
Not
the
this-
song and the
I think
woman.
for different reasons.
Yeah, you didn't like her the same reasons we liked her, probably. So.
Yeah.
I liked her hair.
We had 2 reasons to like Elvira, but you only
That's
had
right.
her hair. Is that what you
Yeah.
said? Okay. All right, Jan, what's your next song?
Putting on the Ritz.
Yeah.
Hey, that's on my list too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to agree with that one.
By Taco.
Yes, talking.
Yeah.
But there's a version of it that's in, from what I was looking at, and I don't remember this 'cause I haven't watched this movie in 15 years. Frankenstein with Gene Wilder,
yeah.
the Frankenstein movie. They sing that in there.
Yeah, the monster singing Putting on the Ritz and them doing him and Gene Wilder.
I
is like,
think the original song was from the 30s.
yeah,
it's been
around a long
it's an
time.
old song, yeah. Yeah.
But the taco version that
Yeah.
became popular in America, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
That thing got to number 4 in America and certified gold, which is a
Yeah.
joke. But
I should have put that on our list when
Well, Ritz are kind of goldeny yellow.
I like Ritz crackers.
yeah. We all agree on that one. There's one.
Well, then I'm
Yeah.
going to give you one that we all don't agree on
Okay.
because I have more.
All right.
than y'all on
Yeah,
my
she's
list.
got. We're gonna let her go twice sometimes. So. All right. What's your other one?
Broken Wings by Mr. Mister.
Hey, no. That's a great song. Still today.
I
mm-mm.
probably
I turn it every
I
time.
skip it. I don't hate it, but I skip it. Yeah. It's kind of wuss rock to me now. So
So take these broken wings.
yeah.
I love that song.
No,
I do love
I
that song.
don't hate it, but I don't want to hear it. Yeah, let's skip a song. Yeah. So all right. I'll give you half of that.
Okay.
I don't hate it, but I don't want to hear it. All right, Chris, what's your next one?
All right, I'm going to save one of these. I've got till the end because I think we all have the same one on our list. But this one, to me, the video was annoying. The song is annoying. Everything about this song is annoying. It got to number 1.
Amazing Grace.
it's-
What's wrong with you?
No. Away in a manger. No. Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah,
By Bobby McFerrin.
I'll give you that. I liked it when it came
That
out,
thing-
but it got old real fast.
That thing was the Grammys in '89 won for song, and record of the year and best male performance. I'm like, this is a horrible. The video was stupid. The song was it was just too much for
Wasn't
me.
he barefoot in that video?
Who knows?
And it had Robin Williams in it, which is
Yeah.
what crazy.
Yeah, it's a gimmick song. Every year back in the 80s and the 90s and probably in the 70s too, if you think about it, there was always that one song that hit big that was a gimmick song, and that was the one from that year. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that song. If I never hear it again, I'll be fine.
I didn't think about it for my list, but that's a 3 thumbs up right here. We all agree. All right, my next one's going to make Jan mad. And I'm going to preface it by, I used to like this song. It's not a bad song. It's a huge song. People chant it in stadiums. They play, but if it comes on, I'm skipping over it. And if I never hear it again, I'll be a happy man. Pour Some Sugar on Me, Def Leppard.
Greg obviously wants to sleep in a spare bedroom tonight.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of Def Leppard songs I love, but that one is just so overplayed. As soon as I hear it come on, it's like skip. It's got to go. I can't sit
I
there.
still like that song a lot. I
do
remember
too.
watching the video back in the days, how big the video was for that song. And when his pants that were barely held on, they had like 300 cuts in them.
Yeah.
And they were playing on that stadium. And I was thinking, good gracious, that's awesome. Just
It
watching
was-
the crowd out there and stuff. I like that song. It's not my favorite Def Leppard song, but I do like that song.
It's
I don't
funny.
think it's overplayed though.
It's funny. I talked to my friend Doug, who's our age today, and I told him what we're doing on this podcast. And actually, I told him to send me one of his songs. I'd say it, but we forgot to do it. I was reading down my list of songs from the start. When I got done, he goes, "Yeah, at least half of these are like strip club like anthems." And he goes, "Hey, like I told him, he was like, "I haven't been in a strip club in years." I said, "Yeah, I know, but these are songs that everybody's going to hear in a strip club, and that's the first one on my list. That is like, I'm sure you go into any strip club in America tonight, and somebody's going to dance to that song." So
yeah, like girls.
we're getting to that one, but
Oh, okay. I'm just saying strip club songs. That's the most.
I think at least 3 of my final 4 are songs that are like strip club anthems, and not. I wasn't a strip club guy, but I know these are the songs. We'll get to that. So
wink, wink. Yeah, you weren't a strip club guy.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
All right, Jim. Let's go.
All right, my next one. I have to make it 2 songs. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Dire Straits, Money for Nothing,
Oh
No,
and
no,
Walk of Life.
no, absolutely not. No.
I can't. No, I listen to those when they come on.
I turn them every
I
time.
can't believe you turned Money for Nothing. That song is.
I can't. It's just so overplayed.
Yeah, but it's so good. That awesome guitar.
That video was amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw you under the bus with that song because Jen.
Although Greg did
yeah,
explain the song to me a little bit better a couple weeks ago. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
yeah, and
The
I
story
also had
behind
to.
the song.
Can,
So I don't hate it as bad as I
can,
used to.
can I still sleep in the bed with you tonight if I tell you the thing that the other week when we talked about this song? We were listening to it and Jen goes, "That voice beginning just sounds exactly like Sting." And I said, "That is Sting. He's in the video. He's Sting. That's Sting. That's him doing I Want My MTV." Yeah. So she didn't know that from back in the day. She went saw
Really?
Because I tuned that song out.
She went to hundreds of concerts in the 80s, and I went to like 4 in the 80s, but I had her on that one. She didn't know that was Sting. But that, the story behind that song is awesome. He just sees guys out, he's out buying something in the store, and people are just insulting the rock stars watching MTV going, "Look at those the earrings and makeup." Yeah. And he went home and wrote the song.
And now they play the version. The radio version leaves out one of the
But
key sections of that
it
song.
does, but that's only on terrestrial radio. I did not realize that. I thought Sirius had cut that out too, but the other week it comes on Sirius, 80s on 8, and they played the full version, and it shocked me. They left that verse in, and I was like, wow, I can't believe they left it in there. I don't want you changing songs for anything. There's not a word, So I was like, I'm glad they're playing the original version,
Yeah.
So.
Well, you go ahead and listen to it when you're by yourself, so I don't have to hear it.
Walk of Life, I probably skip over just because I have heard it a lot, but I like that song. It's a really, really well made song.
I like some Dire Straits.
Yeah. All right, Chris, what else you got?
I got one. It's a little bitty song that most people will know it, and hopefully they hate it as much as I do. It's called Mickey by Tony Basil.
yeah.
Basil, however you say that.
Basil.
There's your gimmick song of what year? Did you get the year for that?
Early, like 1982.
Yeah, that was
Something
probably
like that.
the gimmick song of that year.
Yeah.
So,
I think here it sold like 2 million copies in
Yeah.
the U.S. and I'm like, oh, it's terrible. I mean, I get the cheerleading and all people going crazy. The video's horrible. that's the song's
But-
horrible. Anytime that comes on, it's instant turn.
But I will say, if I was at like in a club right now, in this '80s club, and that song came on, everybody'd be singing and dancing to it.
They would.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
And I would
be
too, yeah.
going to the bathroom
Yeah.
or.
But let me
getting a beer or
tell you a
something,
little
more of
trivia
that.
I know about that song. I can't give you the exact number, but Tony Basil, whatever, that sang the song, and plays Mickey in the video, or the cheerleader, or whatever.
Yeah.
She's like 38 or 39 in that video. She is like 80 now. She was way
Is she still
older.
alive?
Yeah, I think so. But she's way
Yeah.
older than you expect in that video. You're thinking
Yeah.
she's like 20 or something, and no, she was like old enough to be like the other people in the video's mother. You know, so it's like she was way older, and nobody knew that back then. But yeah, saw
Yeah,
that on
that's crazy.
VH1, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that song.
Yeah. All right, my next one. Here we go. Stepping on some more toes. Although, again, okay, the song is "Walk This Way," but it's the Run DMC Aerosmith version.
No.
I'm just tired of it. I think I could listen to the Aerosmith version on its own, and I'm a big rap guy, but I just think that song got so overplayed in the '80s and stuff, and there's a lot of Run DMC stuff that I like then that bores me now, but that song I skip it every time. When it
I
hits
get
that
it. I mean,
dun,
I
dun,
prefer
dun, you know? Yeah.
the original to me is the best. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to prefer. But and I could be off on this. This is just my opinion on this. But because of that song, we have groups like Linkin Park, and we have like all these that new metal rap,
New metal, yeah.
that stuff. That whole genre was sparked by that song, and to me, it was just like it was groundbreaking. It was something nobody'd ever seen before, and it was just like, what in the world? I mean, it was an awesome cover. But like, if I had the two sit beside me, I would pick the original every day over that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I dislike that you put an Aerosmith song on this list, but
I think he's taking a
to
shot
me-
at you and me, Chris.
No. But
I mean, I have one Aerosmith song that I will never listen to. I hate it with a passion. I do not ever want to hear it or
What
see
is
it or whatever.
What is it?
I don't want to miss a thing.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't-
going to
I-
tell you
I don't wanna hear
why
that ever.
I knew that song you was going to say, but I'm going to say I'm with you until Blades of Glory came out, and now I see that scene in that movie and laugh my head off when I hear that song. I think of those two
I'd have
guys
to
skating.
Yeah, I'd have to rewatch it because I don't remember that. And maybe I tuned it out because I hate that song.
I'm
so
going to
much,
send you
but-
that scene later tonight,
Okay.
and
All right, send
maybe
it
you'll
to
learn
me.
to like that song again. But yeah,
Yeah,
that was
all
like number 2 so far on my songs that are like strip club anthems, I guess. So yeah. So Jan, what
Even
you
though
got?
you're not a strip club.
Yeah, I'm
man.
not a strip club. Well, go ahead.
All right.
Not this weekend. He is not. But I'm just kidding.
He don't have time this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Eternal Flame, The Bangles, 1989.
Yeah, I don't
I can
dislike
agree
it,
with
but
that.
I would skip it every time. I'm not listening to
Yeah.
it.
I mean, the best part of the Bengals was Susanna Hoff.
Yeah,
but,
they've got better
but-
songs. You know.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, like, I didn't like Walk Like an Egyptian. That's them, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that song either. But
Just
I
get
can
the
see
slow,
that.
sappy stuff out of here.
Yeah.
Kick it out of here.
You got
Yeah.
another one you're throwing right now, real fast, Jan?
Well, why don't I go ahead and throw out the Scorpions?
Okay. I'll go ahead and put
And I couldn't
any
narrow it
Scorpion
down to
song
one
ever.
song.
Well, every Scorpion song. If I'd never heard that band again, I'd be a happy person.
I went to a lot of concerts in the
Yeah.
80s, and it seemed like the Scorpions opened up every show.
Yeah.
Winds of Change,
Winds of Change,
1990
yeah.
was terrible.
Yeah.
Rock You Like a Hurricane is so overplayed. Still Loving You from 84, just get them out of here.
Yeah.
There's no one like you.
Although, let me add, I don't like the Scorpions. I don't own a single album of theirs. Not even a greatest hits album. But when I saw them years ago, they were opening for Motley Crue. They blew Motley Crue so far off the stage.
Well, oh, hold on. Anybody blows Motley Crue
Yeah.
off the stage. Me and you, I could be your lead singer, and Jan could play drums, and you could play guitar, and we'd be better than Motley Crue.
Yeah, I agree. But that night, though, it was like glaringly obvious who was a great band and who was like not a great band musically and vocally, because I was shocked. So that night I was a Scorpions fan, which is why I dog them. I don't like their music, but I'm gonna say musically they're a very tight and good live band.
Yeah, I don't dislike them as much as y'all. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't think I have any Scorpions on my phone, like in my music.
Let me
But
tell you
I-
what's ruined them. And you got Sirius? You've had Sirius.
Yeah, I've got Serious now.
Every rock channel plays at
Yep.
least one Scorpion song every hour. And Jen can vouch
Drives
that
me
for me.
bats.
I'll listen to Hair Nation and they'll play a Scorpion song, and I'm like, they're not hair metal. And then we'll switch over to Ozzy's Boneyard, and within 3 songs, here comes the Scorpions. Like, okay, oh God, flip over to Classic Rewind, and they'll play a Scorpion song, and it's like, oh good God. Then cut to like Classic Vinyl, which is the '70s, and there's a Scorpion song on there.
Yeah.
For somebody, whoever does the playlist for Sirius loves Motley Crue, loves the Scorpions. Those two bands get played every hour on the hour. It seems like.
Yeah,
So,
I got it.
yeah. All right.
I get you.
Yeah. So Chris,
All right.
hit us with one.
The next one is what I found was sold more copies than any other song on my list. Africa by Toto. Cannot stand that song.
I'm going to disagree with you on this. Not only do I still love everything about that song, I love the Weezer cover.
Oh, the Weezer cover's great.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
heard that one, right, Chris?
Yeah, the Weezer one is better for sure.
But
I just
I'll-
the whole the Toto version I cannot stand.
I'll give you Rosanna. That song I flip immediately now.
Oh,
But
no.
yes,
I'm
but
not a Toto guy anyway. I mean, like I'm not a massive fan. Like last year they toured with Men at Work and Christopher Cross opening for them.
yeah.
But like they're still out there touring and doing their thing, and people are
Well,
paying money to go see them and all.
You
but,
say they, but it's everybody in the band's gone except Steve Lukather, the guitarist. It's all fill-in guys are dead. It's his band. So
the group then.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, I still bless the rains down in Africa. I still like that
That thing
song.
sold 10 million copies in America.
Yeah, well,
that thing's diamond.
You can go straight to Kilimanjaro then, because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's
I
not on
still
my
like
list.
that song, but All right, my next one is a song that I actually had on 45 as a kid and would play it nonstop. And now,
For those of you who don't know what a 45 is, it's a small.
yeah, it's a
vinyl
little
record.
small record. Yeah,
Yeah. Tell her about that.
I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett.
Yep, I skip it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
hate that song
that's
so
it.
bad.
I don't skip it every time, but then it's like rarely I'll listen to it. Like I'll turn it like on Sirius and it'll be at the end of it or whatever, and
Yeah.
I'll just let it finish playing out. But I saw her perform live and she did that song, and the whole PNC went insane for that
I'm
song.
sure.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on here?
When I hear
I
it,
don't understand.
I do sing along with her a little bit because that song comes on. I go, ow, like she does in the song because my ears
Yeah.
are hurting. I have to turn it immediately. So I'm trying to remember what was the flip side on that song. I have to look at it and bring it in next week. It had the flip side of 45. I think
I was trying to think of the flip side of Karma Chameleon.
Oh, I love that song. So.
That was my very first 45 that I bought, but I
Yeah.
can't remember what was the flip side.
I know the flip side to Pac-Man Fever by Buckner and Garcia was the instrumental version of Pac-Man Fever. All right, Jane, what you got?
My next one is Dirty Laundry, 1982, Don Henley.
At some point,
Y'all, it's
it's such a well-written song though when you listen to
kick 'em
it.
when they're up.
Yeah.
kick 'em
Real
when they're
quick,
down.
real quick,
Kick 'em when they're
sorry.
up. Kick 'em when they're
The
down.
B side of that was called Broke Down Heart. I just looked it up.
I have to listen to that because I'm sure I'll listen to that song. I love flipping 45s over and listen to Don Henley.
Oh no, that was from the original people. Hold on.
Okay. I
Yeah,
was trying
sorry.
to say I didn't recognize that song. I'm gonna partially agree with Jan. I skipped that song now, but it's a well written song, and
What's well written about it? Constantly saying "kick 'em while they're up," "kick 'em when they're down."
you don't get it's about the news media.
I know that,
Yeah,
which I'm a part
they
of.
kick
So
you when you're
maybe
up
I take
and they-
offense to it.
Do you ever call around and ask, "Is the head dead yet?" to put it on the front page of your paper.
No, but I've thought about it.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that and what's the other Don Henley song?
Boys of Summer.
No. I was fixing to bring that up on something else, but All She Wants to Do Is Dance.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of tired of that song, but Boys of Summer, I got so tired of that song for years, and then we started playing it in the band in Roadside Alice and did our version of it. That was the
People love
most.
it.
That was the most fun song to play we ever did.
Yeah, people
It
love
gave me such a high playing that song. We did that song so good. Yeah, people loved it.
That Dirty Laundry, when that thing comes on now, I still listen to that song. I love that song.
The only
almost like
non-factual thing about it is the bubble-headed bleach blonde that comes on at 5 is now brunettes. You don't see the bleach blondes on the.
Yeah, and there was a guy that was there's a group I think called Black Flag that did a cover of that.
Black Flag, yeah, punk band, yeah.
Yeah, they did a cover of it. It was okay, but still, I mean, the Don Henley version to me is great. I love that song.
Yeah. All right,
But
Chris,
that's why we all have different lists.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah. But you got another one?
I do.
Uh-huh.
It's the last one before I think we have our unanimous one.
Okay.
So it's called "We Built This City" by Starship.
Okay.
I almost put that one.
I can't because not only do I have that cassette, I love that song. I think it gets so unfairly beaten up by people like, this is the worst song ever recorded in the 80s. Like, no, it's not. It's a good, catchy, fun song. It is cheesy, but it's fun. I crank it up. I like Starship. I like Mickey Thomas.
You would.
Yeah, Starship's a great band. But, I mean, I get why it got so overplayed. That song was one of those, like, mega songs of the 80s, and it was overplayed. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I got so tired of it because it was on all the time. And back in the day, in the '80s, we couldn't just like flip around to like everything like different
Yeah.
stations. You had to turn the dial.
Yeah,
and
you had to sit through the songs usually.
Yeah, you sat through them. I mean, it was just a lot different then. So when you were there, either you listened to it or you turned the radio off. I mean, it was.
I'm going to listen to that song as soon as this podcast is over.
You're going to listen to another
I'm listening
room.
to Dirty Laundry when we get done.
Y'all go ahead. I just did some dirty laundry.
Did you?
All right, I'm going to do two then since Chris is almost done, and then I'll get us caught up. My next two, this one, I loved it as a kid, but it's been overplayed. I'm only putting this on here because it was overplayed, although it's a little cheesier now as an adult. Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams.
Yeah,
know?
it's overplayed.
He was like,
No.
yeah, it's just cheesy. And the other one, this is the one that'll probably get me a lot of hate from people, but I'm sorry. There was two songs I could have put on here by this band, and the only reason I didn't put the other one on is because we used to play the other song in the band, and we play it usually a lot of times as the last song in the show, and people go crazy for it. But I put
The national anthem?
No,
Come on, man.
Back in Black by AC/DC. It's a great song. It's one of the greatest rock songs ever written. But as soon as I hear the opening drums, the clicking, it's like I'm out. I can't sit through the song ever again. Radio killed that song for me. There's so many other AC/DC songs on that record you could play other than "Shook Me All Night Long" and "Back in Black," but that song just was ruined by radio. It was a toss up, like I say, between that and "Shook Me All Night Long." And the only reason I didn't put "Shook Me All Night Long" is because when we started playing in the band, it was so much fun to play. And people went crazy for it. So it's like, all right, I learned to like that song again.
Yeah, I mean, I truly like a lot of AC/DC songs.
Yeah.
And I went to go see them in concert a couple years back in Greensboro.
Yeah.
I think it's where it was at. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. I'm going to go see AC/DC, have everything. And then that's when they fired
Brian with
Johnson,
his hearing
right?
problems, yeah.
Yeah. And so I got to see AC/DC with Axl Rose singing. I didn't understand one word he said the whole night on any of the songs. He was god awful. And I was like, I don't think I really want to go see AC/DC. I mean, I know that's not the AC/DC lineup. I get that.
Yeah.
But that turned me off to a lot of their music.
Well, they're coming to Charlotte this summer in the stadium.
Yeah.
I saw them in the 80s, so I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah, I saw them in the 90s twice. And
I don't need to see them again.
I saw them last time in 2014 with the last iteration of basically the main guys. And I kind of I've seen what I need to see now. They're old now. And it's not, there's two guys and the rest of these younger guys. And it's like, eh.
Yeah, I'm just not I mean, I like their stuff. Don't get me wrong. They're iconic. They're one of the best, groups ever. But just,
well, I'm going to give Axl.
I could pretty much go by, except for Thunderstruck. I like that one a lot, but still.
I'm going to give Axl credit, though, because when he came in, he goes, look, you're my favorite band ever. There's some songs I really want to do that you guys never do. And they agreed to it. Like, he did Touch Too Much, and that's like their greatest song they ever did. And it's like, he said, you never do this song. And they did it, and it's like, I'll give him credit for like pushing the band to open up the set list a while.
Right. Yeah. But to me, it was just, I don't know. But no, they have some of the most iconic songs of all time. I mean, don't get me wrong, but yeah, just not my cup of tea anymore.
All right, Jan, what you got?
Why has no one mentioned Rick Astley?
Because it's a great song. Yeah. Stop.
Never Gonna Give You Up is a great song.
He's the mean king. Stop.
Are you rickrolling us right now, Jan? How dare you?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, don't be rickrolling us. No, I saw that on a list of the most annoying songs of the 80s, and it was up there. And I'm like, stop. It's not. It's not. Now it's got second life, or third, or fourth, or nine lives, whatever. It's
Yeah.
got a whole life of its own.
But
He's living.
I gotta agree with my wife though. I skip it when it comes on.
I get it.
So, Chris,
I
you're
get
saying
it.
you sit there and listen to it if it comes on a list, or
I'm not gonna like. I don't turn it. I mean, I don't like.
You
go, oh, I
rickroll
can't hear this
yourself.
ever again.
Wow.
Do what?
You rickroll yourself. So
Yeah, I don't like. I don't like. Oh, let me turn this.
yeah.
But I got it though. I mean, some people hate it. I mean, I get it. I understand 100%.
Yeah.
how about the Squeeze song "Tempted"?
I would have thought that was a '70s song. That was an '80s song.
1981.
Huh.
Tempted by the fruit.
Yeah,
of
I'm
another.
skipping that. Although they play that on Yacht Rock a lot.
It just
I'm
drives
not
me
happy to
crazy.
hear that one. I'm not 100% sure I know that
Yeah,
one.
you do.
Off the top of my head.
Tempted by the
Fruit of another.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it
not gonna
starts
listen to
out,
it,
I
but
bought a toothbrush, some toothpaste, some flannel for my
I
face.
bought a toothbrush.
Who cares? I don't care what
Oh,
you
yeah.
bought. I
yeah.
don't.
At least he's not talking about looking at a girl through her window because her daddy's not home. I mean, come on.
Well, that's in my next song,
Yeah.
Into the Night.
That was her
What?
next song on her list.
What?
Benny Mardona's
Yeah, Benny Mardona's Into the Night. That song you were
She
just singing.
yeah.
was 16 years old.
It was on our Ped Nugent
Yeah.
list back when we put it in.
Nice. See, we're in sync
But
here.
I
We got it
like
going
that
on.
song. I like Into the Night by Benny Mardona's. It's
I
catchy.
don't.
But it's creepy. You watch the
It
video.
is creepy.
And you watch the video, it's
Yeah.
even creepier. Yeah. And he still
Well,
does
you're
that
talking
song to this day.
Well, creepy songs from that era was 17 by Winger. Everybody talks about that, but that's a great song.
Yeah. And one of the songs on our list that we did was a Kiss, Christine 16. And it's
Yeah.
bad enough about Kiss and older guys singing about, there's a line in that song. Well, one line they sing in the chorus is, "She's been around, but she's young and clean." And it's like, how did that get put in a
Lord.
song? But then when they come to the middle of that song, even though it's a '70s song, I'm going to put this. It's Gene Simmons going, "When I saw you coming out of school that day, I knew I've got to have you. I've got to have you." It's like, how did you?
Oh, my
how did,
God.
The '70s.
What about the Ted Nugent one where he says, "I'll share
Oh,
it with you"?
Jailbait. Yeah, the song Jailbait. Well, literally, the song is called Jailbait by Ted Nugent. And he goes, "Officer, I didn't know she's 13. Come on, officer, I'll share it with you." And it's like, how
Oh,
did you?
my God.
Who at the record label was like, "Yeah, this would be a good album cut, man. Put that on." He played that live for years. That was what got us naming the
Unbelievable.
thing Ted Nugent on the.
Unreal.
So, yeah.
Great
Wow.
name for a song list.
Yeah. So, how many more you got, Jim?
Well, we were talking about Don Henley earlier. I have another.
Another
Don
one?
I do, but it's
What is
him.
wrong with you?
It's him and Stevie Nicks, "Leather and Lace" from 1981.
I'm not a fan of that one, so I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
She don't
I
like
would-
anything Stevie Nicks though. She don't even like "Stop Dragging My Heart Around."
Oh.
I love that song.
All right. What about "Lady in Red"? Christy Berg, 86.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that on the list of stuff. That's not a song I ever want to hear again.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
skipping.
put it on my
I'm
list,
skipping
but
that
I'm-
every time. It's too cheese. There's so much cheese in that song. Okay, I got one for you. Another one of the strip club songs. "Sharp Dressed Man," ZZ Top.
Oh,
There was several ZZ Top
so
songs I
right.
almost put. "Legs" was almost on here. That whole album, just because that album was so overplayed,
Yeah, they did play those a lot.
yeah.
They were big
I
on
still
MTV
like
in
Under
the 80s.
Pressure.
Lowrider.
Low-
Was that on that one?
I don't know. I think that was on the Future album down. But yeah, I still like Under Pressure. But it's like, yeah, that anything off Eliminator. We played the first gig my band ever played out back when we were called Concrete Yoda. We played a backyard party, this biker party, and it was very redneck. And we had a camera set up recording for the audio. And we're doing a song called Balinese. It's a 70s ZZ Top song, like a more of a bluesy song. And Bill goes, "Hey, I'm gonna do some ZZ Top for you." And we kick in the Balinese and we're playing it. And the entire song, there's a lady, this drunk biker chick, standing next to the camcorder going, "Eliminator! Woo! Play Eliminator!" And it's not even a song, that's the album, but she was screaming. We were playing 70s ZZ Top. She just keeps screaming, "Eliminator!" And that stuck
What
with
was-
me 25 years from that. I'll never get over that
What's
old
the-
lady. Go ahead.
What's the movie where the guy's like, we play 80s Billy Joel? Play.
Oh, that's Step
whatever.
Brothers.
Will we, yeah,
Play
he's
something from
will
the
we play
Stranger
80s
album?
Billy Joel's.
Play something from the Stranger album. I
Yeah.
told you once we only do 80s Billy Joel. Yeah. Yeah. We
You're
only
like-
do
you're like-
80s ZZ Top. Yeah.
We only play, that's 70s ZZ Top. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, yeah. That was another one of the strip club songs we was laughing at with Doug today. I
Yeah.
was like, yep, another strip club song.
Yeah.
All right, Jan, what you got next?
All right. Greg's not going to like this one.
I already looked down and saw it, and I'm very, very mad.
Rush, The Spirit of Radio.
That
From
song
1980.
is so good.
I will say this.
It's so good when you turn it.
If I never hear a Rush song in my life, it'll be a good day.
Todd,
Chris,
Todd's
you are
listening.
so right.
Todd, I'm so sorry you
I
had
know
to hear this.
Todd's listening. I know he's listening, but I've just never been a Rush. The lead singer's vocals are horrible.
They drive me
don't
insane
care.
like Stevie Nicks.
It's they're so good. They're so good. Spirit of
So
Radio is
nasally.
such a great song.
I mean, they might be very great musically talented people, which they are, because I can only play the radio. I can't even play an instrument. But I've never their voice, that whole voice is just being
me too, Chris. Me too.
is the thing for me.
I used to be like that till I realized these guys are so far above talent wise every other band out there. It's not even close. It's just they're so good. All right,
My
well,
next
I guess
song
I'm in
didn't
the guest
take-
room tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
are.
going to sleep in the bed with someone who don't like Rush. So,
Okay, go sleep with the dog.
okay.
My next
The
song,
dog don't like Rush either.
She does. Piper loves them.
she does not.
Yeah.
My dog does not like Rush.
Well, the lead singer sounds like a dog singing at that high
dare you.
pitched
How dare
shrill.
you.
So there you go.
I'm sorry, Todd.
My next song actually came out in 1991, but but they did a demo for it in 1986.
Yeah, I actually played the demo. Yeah, I did not know this,
And it's Guns N' Roses' "Don't Cry,"
which is one of my favorite Guns N' Roses songs.
and it
ever.
makes me want to cry. It's that bad.
It's so good, Jan. That is such a good song.
Why did they have to end it like that? Where he's
Oh.
just wailing and
Yeah,
on and on and on and on and on.
Okay, yeah, but that song is so
It's
good.
uncalled for.
It's one of those slow build songs
Just
that
end the
just builds
song.
up. I love how that song ends up, and dragging out his vocals at the end. I'll give you that, but
That was the one thing about them is, Appetite came out and it was groundbreaking. People loved it, went crazy
Yeah.
for it. Then I don't remember, well, the spaghetti incident was in between that.
Yeah, it was much.
But then they put out Use Your Illusion Volume 1 and 2.
Yeah, same
And those
day.
things both sold
Yeah.
1 million copies each.
The same
That-
day.
that-
Yeah.
That's when Guns N' Roses was a force to be reckoned with.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
a great group. But then after that, it's like, nope, I don't ever want to hear Axl Rose sing again. I don't care about any of that. I mean, it's just,
Well-
but that Don't Cry. Listen, that video for Don't Cry,
Yeah.
and then November Rain videos,
Yeah, those
those things are
epic
like
videos, yeah.
masterpieces. Masterpieces.
We talked last week in Janice and Harley News. It was the anniversary of 45 years from Led Zeppelin breaking up. And
Really?
Yeah, and I was pointing out how they kept turning down for the last, except for one time, all those years, getting together and doing a show or a tour. They left so much money on the table by not getting back together. They had $1 billion offered to them one time to tour, and they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
The band that's the second most band that's left the most money on the table over the years is Guns N' Roses. They quit doing, in the early 90s when they started fighting and breaking up, and really they didn't put an album out for 15 years. They left so much money on the table by not staying together and pumping out records and touring as the original guys. I mean, now they're making up for it. They tour nonstop now to the point where his voice is totally gone. But
Yeah. That's the thing. His voice is,
yeah.
him and Vince Neil both. They
But
both
I
need
saw
to
him in
stop singing.
2018, and his voice was like 75% there, and it was worth it. That was musically the best show I've ever been to in my life. They played 3.5 hours, and I didn't even. That's too long to play, but not that night it wasn't because I didn't want it to end.
I saw him on the
Yeah.
Appetite for Destruction
Yeah,
tour
Jan
in the
saw
80s.
him. Jan saw him in their prime.
For somebody who was super poor when she was younger, she sure went to a lot of concerts.
Yeah, I know.
I had to make my own money to pay for my concerts.
I think you had a sugar daddy back in the day.
Yeah,
I wish.
her rich boyfriend.
He was probably a rock star looking at you when you were underage, probably is what it was.
Probably.
You told me about her
And I
mini
liked
skirt she always wore to the concerts.
Oh, I did.
That's that.
Tell her. Didn't you tell me about your skirt? It was long.
Oh,
You gotta tell that
because
story.
I was not allowed to leave the house in a mini skirt. I pulled it way, way, way down to my knees. And then as soon as I got in my car and left, it was way, way mini skirt. Yeah.
She wouldn't have dated me back then, Chris.
Yeah, we were not cool enough for her back in the day.
Yeah, yeah. I've got one more. Go ahead, Jan.
No, you can go ahead with yours.
I got one more song on my list, and this is Chris already mentioned earlier. It's "Girls, Girls, Girls," Motley Crue. There's
Yeah.
several Motley Crue songs. There's still a lot of Motley Crue songs I like. Like I listen to the entire Theater of Pain album, and I love every song on it. And 3/4 of Shout the Devil album. But after that, it's iffy. And if I never hear "Girls, Girls, Girls," I mean, I don't even want to hear that motorcycle. That motorcycle, as soon as it hits, I'm like, oh, good Lord, turn this
I
song.
know you're gonna be shocked.
Yeah.
I turned this one too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's so overdone. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it had its day, it had its time.
But when
like,
it came out, I wore it out.
And let's go ahead and admit, this has to be the number one strip club song probably ever. It was literally written about.
yeah.
It's literally written about strip
Yeah.
clubs. So you know,
Yeah.
that's you can't. I'm sure go through any strip club in America or the world every night and not hear that song at least once.
How did we get into a
Oh,
strip club thing?
So
From what I hear, I do not experience at strip clubs. From what I hear, is like they'll play that song and then like all the girls walk out on stage
Yeah.
or whatever, like in a row or whatever,
Yeah.
kind of showing off who's dancing.
From
and
what
stuff
you
like
hear.
yeah, I think
That's what I hear.
I think somebody told me they did that too back in the day. Then they'd go out.
Yeah,
and
that's
give
what I heard
individual
back in the
dances.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But that song was like they knew what they were doing. I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah.
probably get paid royalties every time that song plays
Oh,
in a strip
probably.
club or however
Yeah.
they do that stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jan, you got another one?
Well, I've got one more on my list
Yeah.
that in the 80s I did not turn this song,
Yeah.
but now I do.
Is it the one that we're all going to agree on? Or
No,
is that, we
it's
even got to
not.
that one yet? Okay.
No, it's Fast Car by Tracy Chapman.
That was an 80s
Oh,
song?
good Lord.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
88.
great song.
What's her other
I can't listen to it anymore because the country singer.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
It was so
Well, don't
overplayed
listen to that
recently.
version.
Yeah.
I can't listen to any version now because it's so overplayed.
There's a lot of people that think he probably did that song originally, too.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
some of the
I'll
younger
tell
people
a
do.
quick funny story. My nephew, when he was like, I don't know, 11 or 12, Avery. Well, it's whenever the Hootie version of the Wagon Wheel came out. So I don't know. We were coming home one day from church, and I had a CD mix I'd put in my car, and I had the original Old Crow Medicine Show Wagon Wheel on there. And I said, "Oh, you like this song, Avery?" And so you like Wagon Wheel? He goes, "That's my favorite song." So I started playing it, and he goes, "That's not the real Wagon Wheel." And he goes, "That's not, Darius Rucker." And I said, "I'll throw you out of the car right now if you're going to tell me that's not, Darius Rucker did not write this song."
No, but we saw him in concert at PNC
Yeah.
like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And when he did that song, I mean, he did a great job. And it's a
Oh,
great
yeah, he
version
did a
of
great
it,
version
but
of it. But
But
Avery
that place went
thinking,
insane.
he wrote it, though, and that was the version, and the Old Crow version was a ripoff,
Yeah.
made me just like, no, you don't. Tracy Chapman, that another one,
Fast Car is great.
out of all the songs, Give Me One Reason, her song, my band,
Yeah, that's a great song, too.
covered
Oh, I
that
love
song
that
from
song.
years, and Chris, our singer, did a great job on that song. We did
Yeah,
a
that's a
good
great
job on
song,
that
too.
song. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that's a great.
So is
both
this
of
going
them.
to bring us up to our final song,
I
Jan?
think
that
it
I think
is.
we
I
okay.
think
Do
it
you want
is.
do you want to announce it? And I think we all three agree on this song.
right.
The reason before we get to that, the reason we even did this, I think, was because me and Jan both this song we skipped over it one time, and Jan was like, "Oh, here's something we ought to do: songs we never want to hear again."
And I also said, if this man had never been born, this world would have
Whoa.
been a better place.
Yeah, I'm not
Good
gonna say, I'm not
Lord.
gonna go that far, but I really don't think I like a single song.
I don't.
You know,
I looked up when I
But
was doing this
listen-
list. I looked up some more songs by him, and
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Listen, would you not to listen to this song? You need one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer.
Yeah.
I mean, to make it good.
Yeah.
I mean,
But do you know that wasn't 80s?
Yeah, that was a cover song. That was an old blues song. It was 70s,
it's
wasn't
a
it?
John Lee
when
Hooker.
he did
The
it, it
first
wasn't
one I ever
80s.
heard
Oh,
was
yeah.
John Lee Hooker did
Yeah.
it. I love John Lee
Well,
Hooker.
tell the
version of
song,
that
Jan.
song.
Tell the song what it is.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah, Bad to the Bone.
Oh, I thought it was Jump.
How dare you?
No, Bad to the Bone. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, if I never
But
heard
also,
this-
I drink alone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
another
actually
one.
heard this song at a bar between a set. Like I knew a kid who was playing theirs, but they played music in between it.
Yeah.
And then they played Bad to the Bone. That was probably the first time I heard that song in a decade or more because every time it came on, I turned it.
Did you tell him to turn it off? And
No,
say, hey, look,
no,
man.
I would-
Look at here.
Yeah, yeah. I would have been probably shocked if you were like going, a bad to the bomb. They were all singing it and going crazy and stuff, and
Oh.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
that's
I look back through some of his songs, George Thorogood songs, and none of them were anything
I do
that I
like. I can listen to one bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
That
but
was from the 70s. Though.
yeah, but I mean, I can listen to it, but it's got to be. I've got to be in the mood for it. Other than that, don't like anything. I've just never been impressed by him, and I'm sure maybe he's one of the guys that if I saw live, I'd appreciate him better. But I'd have to leave for that song. Luckily that'd probably be the closing song, so be like, yeah, we can get out of here early. Unless he's one of them guys, as David Spade used to say, pure balls, play your biggest hit first thing.
he plays it. He opens with it, plays it in the middle, and plays it at the end. He wants to make sure you hear it.
Yeah.
But
But-
yeah, that one can be done. I'll be all right with never hearing that song again.
Yeah, that'd be my number one song any decade. Any song that I can never hear again, that's number one.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
don't
mine.
care
It's
what
not
decade
my
it
number
is.
one.
What's your
but-
number one again?
My number one is a song from the '90s that I never want to hear again. It's called "Cotton Eye Joe."
Oh God. Yeah.
If I never want to hear. I would rather be deaf than hear that song.
Yeah. I'd have to play that when I DJ'd some parties back in the day and play the Cotton Eye Joe song. Ugh.
Well, now
Yeah,
there's
there was a whole-
remixes of it that they play at the
Yes.
past 2 weddings that we've been to.
Yeah, we've heard that song we've been to 2 weddings in the last month and a half, and that song's been played at both of them.
I'm
Actually-
going to a wedding in a couple weeks. I'm afraid they're going to play it at that one too.
Yeah. You
I'll
can
get up and leave.
fake a heart attack, and they'll take you out, Chris.
No,
Like,
please don't
hey,
do that.
Yeah, have, your
What is it?
have
What is
somebody
it,
go to him and go, listen, he's got a bad heart in that song. He can't hear
Yeah.
that, so please don't
Yeah.
play that.
What did Fred Sanford used to say?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is
For
the
you,
big one,
Elizabeth,
Elizabeth. Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah, it's the big one,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. I'd say that to people like, who? What?
Yeah.
So,
I'm surprised
that-
that neither of you picked Dexy and the Midnight Runners or Dexy's
no,
Midnight
I
Runners
actually
or
like
whatever.
that song.
Come on, Eileen.
Yeah.
I like that song.
What is in that band name?
Dexy's Midnight
You know
Runners.
Dexy's
yeah.
Midnight Runners.
Yeah.
There was
Eh.
2 songs. There was 2 songs on the most annoying list of songs I found in the '80s that I really still love to this day.
Yeah.
One was the Eddie Murphy song "Party."
Oh, party all the time. I love
I
that
love
song.
that.
Yeah,
song.
that's a great
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, I
I
love
still
that
like
one.
jam out. And the other one was "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go," and I'm like, no, I want a jitterbug. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I
You know I'm
listen
a
to
Wham
it.
guy,
Even
so-
though
Yeah,
it's
I
cheesy
still
and all
listen
that
to
stuff, I will listen to that song. I won't turn it.
Yeah, but that's but I'm just like those are on the. I'm like these songs aren't annoying. What are you talking about? These are great songs.
By the way, on my list, I had, as I also ran in here, every Peter Cetera song. So, every time a Peter Cetera song is played, men's testosterone levels drop.
Greg's also not crazy over Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, I'm not a Kenny Loggins
What?
fan. Yeah, just all his
He
cheesy.
was the soundtrack god for like
the soundtrack
80s.
god, yeah, but I mean, he wasn't on the Rocky IV soundtrack, so he doesn't count for me. So.
No, but he did do Danger Zone.
I probably did like Danger Zone in the '80s, but now it's like I've got to turn. And then we have a dancing gopher.
all
Yeah,
right.
we've got that dancing gopher
Nobody
down
worry
here
about me.
from
That's a
Caddyshack,
good
and the
song,
girls
too.
keep pressing the button on it, and it dances to that song, and I hear it. Oh God, if I don't.
Nice.
Although at the end of
Nice.
Caddyshack,
You're
though,
the one who put it in this basement.
yeah, I know. Chris, thank you for being on this week, and we're so glad you're
welcome.
here to do it.
Me too.
So
I
it's a
appreciate it. A
Christmas
lot of fun.
miracle.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
Plus.
All right, Chris, we will talk to you later,
right.
and Jan,
All right, y'all.
bye.
Bye, Jan.
Bye, Chris.
Bye,
Shine
Greg.
on.
The Pixel People Pod. Snap, 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 it's on. Rewind the future fraud. The Pixel People Pod.
那很气。